Hi there, Rod Fraser here from Business Growth Strategies. Thanks for joining me today. I wanted to talk about a really big topic, and it's this thing about feeling stuck in your business, whether you feel stuck personally on the inside or whether you feel stuck in your role, whether you feel the business is stuck. This is a very common thing that I come across, and it could be because you're wearing too many hats, which is very common, particularly as you grow your business and even as you get bigger. It becomes harder to let go of those hats. And so let's talk about 5 steps for you to get unstuck in your business. And quite often, the ultimate is to replace yourself in your business as much as you can, so you can be more strategic in your business and successfully scale your business because you're able to be strategic. You have room to think and room to move. So, what's the first step? Well, the first step is to really look at where you're at. Have you created a critical mass in your business? Have you, and what I mean by that, do you have sales coming in? Are you generating leads? Is the business growing? Do you have a formal or an informal sales process or sales funnel in place that's working? And if you don't, then we need to build it. Uh, so, that's part of the reality is you've got to build all of these assets to be able to scale your business. So if you've been in business for a while, you're established, you've got good forward momentum, and you're really getting results, then the thing that we're looking for first up in the first step is looking for the easy wins. What are those things that if we simply did again, looking at past successes or looking at roadblocks, and you perceive them as a roadblock, but when we unpick them and really tease it apart, what we discover is there's a huge opportunity there. And looking at what you're doing now, what's working really well right now that we can do more of, that we can refine, we can narrow our focus. And so for looking for the easy wins, does a couple of things. It gets immediate revenue in the door, it gets immediate profit in the door, it gives you breathing space financially for you to be able to create space around yourself and around your team, for you to be able to literally think. And extra cash in the door is like oxygen. It gives you options. And so that's the first step. The second step is then to really look at your sales process, your sales funnel, to first of all build what needs to be built, to refine what's there, to work out what's working, what's not working, what's missing, where are the gaps, what can we fill in that improves your selling. Quite often people think it's about generating more leads. Well, let's get the sales side of it right first. So then when we put more leads through, that there's more chance of them becoming customers, clients, for you to get sales in the door. And then we need to automate your sales process. That's step number 2. Step number 3 is then we look at your marketing. We look at your lead generation. And quite often it really comes back to getting your messaging right, particularly if you're online and you're advertising on Facebook, YouTube, Google Network, Google Display Ads, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn. The messaging is the key, because the messaging is all about calling out the right people with the right offer that you have to offer. And so then getting those people into your funnel, into your sales process, and having refined and built a really good sales process, then you're going to get much better results in terms of more and better clients, more and better customers, better sales. We can lift the average order value of your sales through your sales process and doing plenty of follow-up. Most businesses don't make enough offers and they don't do enough follow-up. So that's the third step, getting your marketing right, getting your messaging right. And then the fourth step, once we've scaled your sales and marketing, then we also need to scale your team as well. You need to have the right people in the right roles doing right things right. And not just have a bunch of individuals running around doing stuff. really get them organized, get them organized in what I call high performing pods, where they're really working as a team and they have clear objectives. They have cohesion and clarity and alignment and focus, and ultimately rhythm in working together, where there's daily meetings, weekly meetings, all with clear objectives within the context of a 90-day mission. So getting the right people on board is crucial, and then keeping the right people is critically important in driving your business. Because if we're going to scale your sales and marketing, we've got to scale our team too. And obviously your operations need to scale with that. And then finally, replace you in the business. That's step number 5. And, you know, if you're a coach or a consultant, a professional, you may be the key person in the business that sees the clients, the customers. Well, here's the thing. You may need to stay in that role, but we need to let go of all of the other things that you do and to narrow your focus to what you're really good at. At the same time, we need to free up time for you to be able to think strategically, to work on the business, and then when you're working in the business to be really effective with a narrower focus. Now, for some of you, you'll want to replace yourself altogether in the day-to-day operations. And that may be possible in your business. And so by doing those other 4 steps first, that creates the space, gives you the room to move, to think, and to really work on the business. And then if you are able to replace yourself in the business, then putting the right people around you so that you can stay in your flow and to get the information, the data, the numbers, the qualitative information you need to be able to make really good decisions to move forward. So there's 5 steps for you to get unstuck in the business. Now, if you're feeling really stuck today, a quick little clue is stop. Step out of the business for a bit of time. Go for a walk, take a bit of time out, and reprioritize what you're doing and focus on one thing at a time, the highest priority. I hope that helps. There's 5 steps and a few tips there to help you to get unstuck personally and to get the business unstuck to be able to move forward. If you'd like some help, go to businessgrowthstrategies.biz. Learn more there. You'll learn about those steps that I just went through and book a time. It's free. And we'll see if and how we can help you. And if we can help you, we'll set up a time to do a proper strategy session to come up with a plan for you. And then we'll decide whether we work together or not. So that's businessgrowthstrategies.biz. And I hopefully get to talk to you. Have a great day. Thanks very much.